Hey guys, it's Jay, and today we are here with a quick tips video about Royal Caribbean's Youth and Teen program. While we were sailing on the Mariner of the Seas in February 2020, we did walk around and gather up some information. So we're actually going to walk through some of these scans of the paperwork that we got, as well as referencing a little bit of information from their website. So let's get to it. So the main Adventure Ocean program is broken down into three groups. You've got 3 to 5 years old are the Aquanauts, 6 to 8 years old are the Explorers, 9 to 11 years old are the Voyagers. They also have a slightly separate program for the teens, which encompasses everyone from age 12 to 17. And then there's a separate group, which is the Royal Babies and Tots, but we'll get to them at the end. Right now, we'll start with the actual Adventure Ocean program. So the first piece of paperwork we grabbed was basically a welcome brochure, and we'll go through page by page, just kind of pointing out anything of interest. But the main front page basically tells where the youth area is located. It's got some information about the open house and registration, obviously, and some of the times. And it also says that they can accept 30 Aquanauts and 50 Explorers/Voyagers. I'm assuming that means 50 total between those two categories, not 50 Explorers and 50 Voyagers, but we didn't ask for clarification on that. So here again is a little breakdown of the various programs and ages and a little description about what each one is going to be doing over the course of the cruise. Also some information about some theme nights and different things that'll be going on. Page 3 is a whole bunch of words about policies and evacuation plans, and they do offer some late night pay services. There's no charge for the main portion of this program unless you actually do go into the late night hours and the off times and things like that. And their diaper policy, they actually do not allow any diapers or pull-ups in the children's area. They do in the babies and tots, but like I said, we'll get to that later. But from the main section of Adventure Ocean, you do have to be toilet trained. And the last page of the welcome brochure, just a little bit more information about some events that'll be happening over the course of it and some emergency numbers and things like that. Now you do actually get a daily planner sheet for each individual day. We were walking around on February 7th, which was day 1 and embarkation day. So this one does show like the opening hours, the registration hours, a few family activities, and some of the welcome type information. And you can see each age group has its own little section. There's some information specifically for the Aquanauts. The back of that sheet has more information specifically just for the Explorers, and some for the Voyagers at the bottom of the page. And if you don't have time to read all this right now, we do have a PDF version available for download down in the description of this video. You can see down at the bottom of this second page that the Voyagers, which is age 9 to 11, they do have a program where they can sign themselves in and out of the program if you want to allow them. So jumping over to another brochure, this was specifically geared toward the teens group, which is 12 to 17. We just kind of have a nice little welcome page on the front. This was a 4-page brochure. Page 2 has some information about specific things that will be going on, and meet and mingle and icebreakers and some other cool activities. And they've got some themed parties going on for the teens as well. The next page you can see day 2 and day 3, so basically this one brochure covers everything that'll be going on for the teens, whereas the younger crowd gets a new sheet every day. And the back page actually has some of the hangout information. There are a couple of cool little spots on deck 12, which I'll have to see if we got any video of to include in here. But one is Fuel, which is their sort of nightclub for the teens, which is on 12 aft on the Mariner. Then you also have the living room, which is kind of their chill area that had video games and random other things in it. So a couple of cool little hangouts for the teens. So let me see if we have any sort of random video. I know the kids area was right back by the arcade. I think we did get a little bit of footage of passing by the living room. We didn't go in there, but I believe we did go into Fuel. So here's some video footage of some stuff. Editing me, get to it. So let's jump over now to the Babies and Tots program. We didn't personally find any paperwork from this area, but pulling up on Royal Caribbean's website, you can see it says Babies and Tots program is included, and that is anyone from 6 to 36 months. There is a little note about certain ships that do not allow nursery drop-off. But the funny thing is, it says that this program is included, but if we jump over to some of our cruise compasses from this cruise, a lot of the events that we see listed for Babies and Tots, there's a little $ next to them, which makes me think there is a charge. So we did not get clarification on this, but you know, just ask if you have a child that would be in the Babies and Tots program. It might cost you some money, but you know, apparently there is some free stuff going on for the Babies and Tots as well. But that is about it for the information we gleaned about the Adventure, Ocean, and Youth programs for Royal Caribbean. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you missed any of our Mariner vlogs, we do have those over on the channel as well in a handy dandy playlist. But if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Become a Paromaniac today. Socialize all our media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And until next time, rock on!